So yeah, apparently my screen, because I plugged it in after I turned on the computer, the Streamlabs decided that that was not the screen I wanted to share, and I didn't realize this at all. Which is kind of funny, but it happens. Anyway, I guess I'll do the. Okay, I'll show the list as well while we're waiting. There must be a way to change this while you're live, right? But so this is the list. Some big changes is the blink mouth nexus. I mean, yeah. So let's see. Anyway, we're gonna be on the play, and there must be a way to change this, but this has changed. All right, this is good. Yeah. I had to restart the stream. Sorry about that. Maybe I didn't have to restart the stream, but the sound looks pretty good. Opponent revealed an Obosh. So we're playing against the Mono Red deck. They won the challenge, I think. Well, this hand is decent against them. We're on the play, so we can play Hangback Walker with Ninja protection. And the opponent is mulliganing, which is really good. So what I was saying, even though nothing could be seen, is that we're playing for a Blinkmouth Nexus, which later in the game is like a Darksteel Citadel, which is fine. And earlier in the game, and then it can also be a 1/1 that hits, which also could be really good. But yeah, so this is the deck. Oh, opponent is mulliganing into 5. You can see that, which is nice. Maybe I should put my camera like higher, so it blocks sort of the top of it here. And then you can see the game log made it. Yeah, I used to, I actually owned Blinkmoth before I owned Igmoth. I was playing the first deck I ever owned in Modern was Mono Blue Artifact. No, it was called Blue Steels. Blue Steel was super cool, and I bought it because it was kind of cheap. It was such a cool deck, and it had Blinkmoth Nexus in, so I also love the card. So opponent has mulligan to 5. We have a Hangback Walker with a scale with a. We have a Hangback Walker with Ninja protection turn 2, which is pretty nice. It's kind of a deck that plays a Grand Architect. It plays. What does it play? It plays. Yeah, it plays Grand Architect. Oh, Ravager is also nice, but I think we like to play the Blinkmoth, right? I guess I'm gonna play this first. So it plays Grand Architect. What else does it play? Chief Engineer, Ethereum Sculpture, and then like the payoffs are like Lodestone Golem. Plays Artificial Assistant. I mean, it's really like a cool deck. I tried to make a video once about it, and then it completely crashed when I was recording it, and I didn't. I mean, basically, I compiled it. I tried to watch it afterwards, and it was all yellow, and I was like, okay, great. So we're playing against this Mono Red deck with Obosh. Probably, I think it won one of the challenges this weekend, so quite good deck. So what we can do next turn is to play, if we draw an untapped land, we can play, okay, that's maybe they bolted twice, but I'm kind of fine with that. So Firebolt, us, resolves. So if we don't untap land, actually, we can tap here and play that Ravager, which I think will be really nice. We go to Sandine. I'm guessing they have light up the stage. They could have tried attacking first. I guess it's not an instant, right? So they probably don't have any instants. Forgotten Cave and Lightning Bolt. So they do have a Lightning Bolt now, but yeah. Firebolt. Yeah, this deck plays Firebolt. And it plays Bone Crusher Giant. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm not going to block this. I want to grow my dude. I'm going to play 20 untap land, so there's a chance we draw an untap land. Yeah, Firebolt is quite the card. Okay, so I am going to play Ravager, come here and pass the turn. And now, I mean, they're hard pressed to do something to kill this, actually. This is an enter stab, so they play 4 Forgotten Caves, which I find incredible. But they're a very grindy deck. This is more like a mid-range deck. That's why I was very happy when I saw them like mulliganing and stuff. Yeah. I mean, next turn we can Ancient Stirrings for a threat and Lana Waterborn with it. Really sweet. So far, So Forgotten Cave tapped. So they played the land for the turn. I mean, you would assume they will play this Bolt, right? But on what? We'll know. I don't know if I even wanna... So, okay, that's how it could work, right? I could block here. I mean, I could also just take it, right? Probably dead next turn anyway. I mean, I can say, if I block, then I can sack here, they can bolt this, I can sack here, and then can bolt it again, and it sucks. So I think it's not worth it. Yeah, it's exactly the M Hayashi deck. I think he just made the Forgotten Cave recently. So if the problem is we need to really win this game 1 because game 2 they play like the card that you can cast multiple times. So that's really strong. So if I block here, I sack, then they bolt, and I sack here, they bolt again. We lose this, and it really sucks. So I'm just gonna take it. Maybe I shouldn't have put counters here so early, but it doesn't matter. I mean, either a double bolt, we go down to 5, which is not the best place to be, I guess, but it's okay. We really want to win the game 1 versus this. No, because if we block, we open ourselves to be double bolted, and that's not good. So, maybe they use the last mana. If they use it, okay, we just take 2. Cool. Yeah. So that was exactly the point. I think I'm gonna untap. We're still on 9. They have only 3 cards in hand. And then we can let's Mod Nexus. So I think I'm gonna start by Ancient Seedlings here because we can. So let's have a Ballista, a Ravager, an Immolence. So I'm probably gonna get the Ballista here, right? Any order. Now we have a Welding Jar, so it's very unlikely they can kill us. Then I can sack here. You know, with Welding Jar, I mean, there's nothing they can do that doesn't lose them the game here. So, Welding Jar, good card. I played it last league with when I was playing Black Green Lurus, and it's pretty good. We don't even need to do anything else, right? So we attack, we put them to 10, we sacrifice, we put the counters on the Walking Ballista, we sacrifice the Welding Jar if they have a bolt. So yeah, cool. Post game it gets harder. Post game it gets harder because I have I actually don't remember the name of this card. Shattering Spree, I think it's called. Yeah, Shattering Spree, which is really good against us. I'm not even sure if you bring all of these members versus them. I guess you do. So in case you guys are curious what list are we playing against, I know I do. I don't know if people enjoy these or not, but I think it's kind of good learning. So this is the list we're playing against. They have 4 Pyromancers, 4 Bone Crusher Giants, even Bone Courier, which is not so good versus us. Then Labadards and stuff like not so much Born, but a lot of creatures that generate a ton of value. This list is not playing the Forgotten Cave, so it might not be the same list, but they are playing, as you can see, 4 Shattering Sprees, which has Replicate. I honestly don't know why they play this. Like, I don't think it's that good, but they do. So we had a good hand, that's for sure. I mean, Vines seems decent. I think a Steelers here is not that good. I think only this member, but I don't even know if I want to have 4 of these members. 4 of these members seems like a lot. But you want to kill their creatures. This is a kind of a grindy game. Nah, I will not bring 4. I just kind of brought in 4 and then like thinking, what do I cut? I think 1 Thorn of Death can go, and even 2, because it's kind of an ugly card versus them. You know, you lose this matchup when they just basically keep bolting you. Maybe I could cut 1 Throne, 1 Scrapyard, Divines. I guess Golden Jar is good versus the Shattering Spree card. Maybe I want to cut a worker because they're 1/1 and they play Lava Dart. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Box Life. Yeah. Actually, it goes to Chalice, Challenge Spree, so they can use it to kill Chalice, which is I guess why they have it in the deck. But they don't play that many 1-drops anyway. They only play like maybe. I mean, they do play a lot of 1-drops, but not more than we do. But yeah, Shedding Spree, you can pay red as many times as you want, and only the first instance gets countered by Chalice, because you're not casting the spell, you're copying the spell. I think that's what it says. Oh my, it feels nice to stream again. I just needed a break. I was playing a bit too much Magic. Oh, this hand needs to be a mulligan, right? I mean, even though we have a Ozolith and we have this member, which are good cards, we have 3 tab lands, 5 lands in total. Yeah, this we can do better than this, and this is probably better than this. And I'm here wondering if I want to play. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna put the Throne of Death back and try to, if we don't draw a land, probably play the Worker. Turn 2. Yeah, Shedding Spree is really strong. I mean, they use it for Chalice, as you said, which makes sense, right? But strong. Okay, that's a land. So I'm pretty sure I want to play the Ozolith first here. I gotta play Llano Reborn and try to kill these, but I think we win this game by getting a lot of value out of the Ozolith and not letting them have a lot of value out of Shedding Spree. So I think they are misplaying slightly. I don't think you're supposed to bolt me here. Like, I guess I take more damage. But I think it's much better to attack with the Swiss Spear, line up the stage afterwards. You play this, and you play the other Monster Swiss Spear, and you can put me in a lot of trouble. I'm guessing we're gonna go for the Hangerback here. It's kind of our best blocker. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think Foreshadowing Sprees. People just put it in there because M. Hayashi puts it in there. But I don't think that Shadowing Spree, I mean, Foreshadowing Spree makes a giant, it's good. But I have lost to this deck because of Shadowing Spree many times. Because if they have it right now, they can kill these two. And, okay, they just have Lava Dart. It's bad, but it's whatever in a way. I mean, it's what it is. Like, we're on the draw, and this matchup is pretty hard on the draw, so they even kill the top there. So they're really going aggro on us. 2 cards left in hand, and 1 Lava Dart. Yeah. So, problem is, if we play the Ballista, they can Lava Dart it in response. Which is... But I don't know if I have something else to do. Maybe I can just play the Scrabble Recombiner and block. But remember, as Ballista, if they play correctly, they can Lava Dart when the Graph Trigger is on the stack. And then I lose the Ballista, and it kind of sucks. So I'm thinking I'm going to play the Scrabble Recombiner and try to block them. It's not great, like by any means. But it's maybe better. I could also play Worker and Ballista, but I don't think that will work. So yeah, I think even though I'm gonna play this, even though it's not probably the best line ever, it's okay. At least it doesn't die to Lava Dart. Actually, been bringing sometimes because it doesn't die to Lava Dart, it becomes a 3/3. So yeah, so I think the Recombiner is the line here. I mean, that means that they need 2 spells in order for our block not to work, and of course they have Flame Slice, so... Oh well, I mean, they can deal us 1 damage, so if they have 1 more spell, we're dead in these 2 cards in hand. So Lava Dart it is, we go to 7, so we're down to 1. Okay, I have live stage. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's just, they kill us turn 4, we put 2 blockers on the way and it didn't matter, so... yeah, that's why I think this member is good, but I don't know, for this member it just seems bad. And maybe the Vines is not the card, but also Throne is not the card in this matchup at all. Maybe Worker is more than the Vines. Just have a blocker. Honestly, no, but Binds is pretty good. I think Throne is just bad. Like, on this matchup, Throne just... I mean, like, with the amount of removal they have, Throne is just... I like it like this. Yeah, we need a hand without... I think this hand was fine, but maybe we should have gone to 5. But, I mean, had Ozoli, they had Hangover Walker. They just had a really good hand. And I think they misplayed slightly. If they had gone the line I said, maybe we don't die that very turn, but they keep much more damage. Yeah, Push and Mimic are very good. Oh my god. I mean, okay guys, I gotta count the odds. I know this is kind of stochastic and it doesn't really matter, but I want to know. So we have 53 cards left. We have 23 successes, and we would like 1. No, yeah, 43%. And if we say we are fine playing the turn, so if we draw a land, I think this hand is amazing. I think this hand can win easily this game if we draw any land, even a tap land. But if we don't draw a tap land, this hand just sucks. Because of, I mean, we don't draw a land in the first 2 turns. This hand kind of sucks. So yeah, if we say we can take 2 draws, that is 69%. Which is not bad. I mean, like, the question is basically, will a mulligan improve our odds to winning, or will reduce our odds to winning? And this is the thing that's hard to know sometimes. Because if we mulligan and we get a hand that doesn't have anything, like doesn't have scales, doesn't have ravages, doesn't have Hangover Walker, we maybe need to mulligan that as well. And then if that doesn't have anything, then we lost, right? So I actually don't know. I mean, I'm going to keep this for science, for scientific purposes, as I say. If it doesn't work... Too loud, man. I mean, it's probably a mulligan, but if you think about it, what are we looking for in a mulligan? We're looking for the same hand with 1 extra land. So, yeah, maybe I'm just taking too many risks here, but it's very close. I think it's not that clear. Like, a lot of people will automatically mulligan a hand that doesn't have... This is very good. The fact that they drew this is annoying, let's say. And of course, we don't draw the lion. But, yeah. The problem is Welding Jar doesn't work with Soulscar Mage, which is brilliant. I guess they found exactly the card that beat us. So we missed a land drop, and if we don't draw land next turn, we can lose. But even if it feels bad to lose because you don't draw land, we need to think... okay, okay, see, that's aligned. So one thing I need to do here is to kill this Monster Spear. I mean, overall it's not great, but we're still ahead on cards, more or less, and we have still a Welding Jar. We can play Hangover Walker next to with Welding Jar. So, yeah, I mean, I don't dislike my choice. I mean, it worked kind of out in the end. It was not perfect, but apparently they don't have lands, or they have Light of the Stage. Man, they always have Light of the Stage. Like, if you guys notice that they had it every single game. Mountain, Lava Dart, and then can also play Bone Crusher Giant. Very strong. Very strong material. Are they not Lava Dart already? They're crazy. I think this is crazy. They cast Lava Dart now. Oh, they have another Marcellus Spear. Great. So here we have 2 options. We can even play... They have Lava Dart. We can play Hangover Walker. We can play Scrappy or Recombiner. Or we can play even Ravager. I think Hangover Walker is the play here. I mean, of course we could wait 1 more turn and play for X equals 2, maybe. But I think if it survives, and there's a chance it survives, and there is not that big a chance that they kill us, then with the Ravager we have a good chance of winning. So basically, yeah, the only reason to mulligan the hand was the lack of lands, right? The hand was exactly what we need to beat them. And then of course we got rewarded because we drew 2 extra lands, but I'm not gonna block here. I have Welding Jar to protect the Hangover Walker, so I will not. Yeah, I will not. So they're bolting this. I mean, they could lava dart it twice, but I'm kind of fine with that, I think. Sure. Sure. So they're bolting here. I mean, it's fine. We lava dart. We welding jar it. Maybe they lava dart it twice, but as I said, we still had 2 top tiers and a Ravager next turn, and we even put counters in the Ingmath, so we're not in bad shape. I guess the lava dart is here, right? I mean, I wouldn't see why not. Yeah. So they're gonna lava dart here. That means they either have another lava dart. No, they suck there. Okay, that's good for us actually. I mean, we take 8 damage here, which is a lot, but it's still a 9. Hey, that another one is a good draw. So we play this and we graft. And I don't even see a reason to attack here. So I'm not going to. So here we have lethal on board, so we just need to make them use their mana. So it's better not to attack and lure them into using their mana. So even if they do the Shattering Spree thing for 2, they cannot kill the Ravager, so... I mean, they can kill the Ravager, but we can still put the counter on Ingmath Nexus. So, yeah. I mean, I think this is a good case study if you want, like... Let's see, like, if you think about this hand, I'm just still thinking about it because it's not that easy. If you take 6, you want to find at least 2 lands on those 7, let's say you put 1 back, but you want to keep your hand with 2 lands, Ozolith or Hardened Scales. So they do a Shattering Spree thing, targeting... Who are they targeting? Guess we'll let it resolve. I know when this resolves, they need to choose a target, right? Who is this targeting? How does it work? Does it need to resolve first? So this is targeting this. This is what this is targeting. I think the replicate trigger needs to resolve, right, first? Okay, now, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? So they target there. Then I don't see any lava darts or anything. The problem is, if they have a bolt, they kill us. Right? And that's a problem. But they have to have land bolt. And you guys don't think that if they had a line, they would have played land replicate for 3? Right? I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, why would you replicate for 2 unless you're like extremely POC champion? Which I don't think they are. So only land bolt kills us, nothing else. Nothing else in their whole deck kills us right now, because even Lava Dart will put us at 1. I was just thinking if I want to block with this guy or not. I think I do. I mean, I think I don't. So if they have exactly bolt Lava Dart, you know, chapeau, man. We just congratulate them, you know. Yeah, they have like, bolt land. We just congratulate them and say, dude, well played. You played really well. Like you predicted what I was gonna do, and you beat me, right? We win the match. So they didn't have it. GG, man. But I mean, if they ever had it, yeah, that's it. But I mean, they would have been the play for them, actually. So we can talk about that hand probably for hours. But I guess my conclusion is, if we mulligan the hand, we're looking for scales. Without scales, this matchup is super hard. Without scales, this matchup is super hard. Or Ozolith, but even Ozolith is not that good. So we need to look for scales, for payoffs, for lands. Fuck, man. I mean, our hand was perfect except for the land. So I'm like, okay, we have a 69% of drawing a land in 2 turns. And what is our chances of drawing that hand with an extra land for a mulligan? It's probably very low, right? So it's close for sure. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. If I get a medium hand like the one I had on a mulligan on game 2, I don't win. Clearly, like it was clear. I mean, they completely destroyed us. There was not even close game 2, so we couldn't really afford to go to 6. I think you can just put exclamation mark deck warranty suggest, and you get it. And this is the list that top 4 the challenge by MT, who is a member of the Scales group. So we're playing in Jefferson_S, and we have a nice hand, I think. I mean, double animation model is not what you want to be, but on the play I don't dislike this. We can play Worker with a Servo turn 2, and sometimes some decks will force a negation. Yeah, the Scales Discord, I mean Scales group, the Scales Discord. It's must be a way to invite. I know you're part of it. Invite people. How do I? You play this deck in paper, nice. Whoa! The mirror. Okay, this one is not so good in the mirror. Nice. Hello, Jefferson S. Well, at least they didn't start with the Scales, right? Well, just gotta watch and learn, man. It's fine. It's not everybody needs to learn. So I think I'm gonna play the Worker still. This is not a good hand versus a mirror. Actually, most of the mirrors I win because I know the deck there. Yeah, but I mean it's hard. As in, it's a hard deck to play well. But once you play well, man, like your opponent is so far away from playing it well. Okay, they have scale, so they just do it now. So they have animation mod. They already. I see this is not a good. Let's say they didn't really play this optimally. Our opponent. I would love to draw skills myself. I would love them to attack as well. I don't know why. If I draw skills, I can kill that Worker before it does anything. Stuff. I can kill the play the ballista and shoot this, but that's super bad. Okay, I have a plan, guys. No, I will do it post combat. Yeah, but the thing is, once you learn to play this deck, opponents will always make mistakes, and then you can take advantage of that. I don't think they're vlogging here. We're in actually a quite tough position. So what I may do actually is to play Throne of Get Out. Yeah, I may actually play Throne of Get Out here. Yeah, I mean, if we play the Ballista, we risk just them having a okay, that's fine. That's fine. Again, did they just draw this? Scatter Combine is fine. Weird sequencing by our opponent, I must say. Yeah. I mean, pro players. I mean, honestly, I don't think the pro players are that good. Like, they're good at Magic, but the difference between you and them is that they just play a shitload of Magic. You know, there's not much more to it. Okay. So I can play a Ballista, put a counter, proliferate, that's 3. Problem is, leaving this alive is a problem. And not drawing lands is also a problem. Okay. We will try. So I can actually kill this Worker, but then they put the counters over here, and it's gonna be a 5/5. This game is so hard. So hard, dude. They're gonna even put counters here. Okay, but I think we need to do it. If they get to sacrifice this, it's kind of bad. They can put it. Yeah. Yeah, there are some really, really good players, but I think people do tend to give pros a bit too much credit, in my opinion. Like, they're good players, but they also are not gods. You know, you can beat them, especially if you know your deck much better than they do. So if you know that you're, especially in modern, I feel like actually I think pros in modern, you know, like modern is not like modern players they didn't use a jar, which is interesting. I guess they'll sacrifice it. You know, modern is not a place for pros. Maybe Canister, maybe Nassif, but Nassif's playing a bunch of arena, so I don't know what to say. Maybe who else is good? Nation William is actually. But like, you know, people that are really good in modern is like they're much better than the pros. And if he has a what the fuck? I mean, if he has a ballista, I'm just gonna concede, honestly. He can play a ballista with, and it will be a 3/3, can sacrifice this to itself. I mean, this is not good either. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we beat this. I mean, we need to draw a Ravager and a hand and scales like back to back, and outplay them like crazy. Okay. I mean, I'll fight, I guess, but there is a small chance that they block with the worker, but why would they, right? And if I this was a 3/3, so if they block it with it and then I try to kill it, they can always wall injure it, and that I feel bad afterwards. So maybe it was an option. Maybe I attack, and if they don't block, they take 1 damage. But I think the block with the Scrapyard was free, so there was nothing I could. I was already phased up, and if I don't play the throne and I attack, it's also as bad, right? Maybe I get 1 extra. I don't even know. So here my strategy will be to see if they try to go for Ringmouth next or something. They should sacrifice this. I think they should sacrifice this. There's so much pressure. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe that's actually that's probably a good idea. That's probably a better line. Yeah, I was just thinking that they would just block with a Scrapyard and it'd be the same result anyway. They find a ballista, I guess, right? I mean, they also drew 5 lands in a row. And I think let's see what they do, but I think we're in a bit of trouble here. Okay. So if I sack here, then they're forced to shoot or shoot. If I sack here, I put counters here, then they want to shoot again. That's not so good, right? They only... I am 1-0. I beat the Gadet that actually won the challenge, which is kind of funny. So if I sack here, actually sacking here is probably the best. I mean, never mind that they can put 6 counters on it if they want. We're not in a good spot, let's say. But if they now try to sack here, sack itself, and try to put the counters over the Walking Ballista, then I can shoot it with my Walking Ballista, right? Right, so... I mean, I lose everything, but so do they. So it actually, I won the... I mean, it's a nice game where I actually want... Funny that they didn't shoot. They have the well in jar, fuck it. Yeah, that's true, I forgot. Okay, we're not gonna win this game now. Yeah, I had the well in jar, I forgot about that. Alright. Oops. So it went pretty well, like the game so far. And this is a mirror. They drew scales I didn't. I don't even know. I mean, Silver is one of the better cards in the mirror. So all of this is good in the mirror. All the other cards are awful in the mirror. Ancient Steering is a bit bad in the mirror, I would say. Stone one is medium, because we don't want to proliferate anything they have, right? Probably when you could cut one Ozolith. I don't think animation model does a lot in the mirror. Maybe one is fine. I don't know how you guys sideboard in the mirror. I have no idea. I always go by ear. So, okay, I think Ancient Steering just sucks because we don't really have time for it, but maybe it's not. I just feel the Throne of Geth is just not what you want to be. Same with animation module. I mean, it just seems that animation model does so little. Only with Ravager is good. So I can see myself cutting this. Welding Jar, post-board, they will have a Gem Razor or Nature's Claim, so maybe Welding Jar is good. And even pre-board, it can be decent, I guess, well, as we saw. Binds, I mean, Binds can be like the trump card, actually. You take out a Phyrexian score? Okay, that's funny. Yeah, animation model just doesn't seem that good, right? Yeah, sealing just seems too slow. By the time you draw it, I guess I can cut one Phyrexian score, and I can add the Ozolith. No, I lost it. Binds is great, right? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that also. So I think this is good. We have 7 removal spells. I lost that one. They I don't think they played that good, but they just had like scales and they had scales. Scrap Miracle Miner. They were on the play. No, I was on the play actually. How do I feel about this? I think this is fine. It has Gem Razor turn 3, which is pretty good. But of course, it doesn't have scales. I mean, but Gem Razor is actually really good, right? And also Dismember is really good, so maybe I keep it. Let's try it for science. The worst top 4 challenger is here. So he's indeed. There is nothing that can punish me if I'm playing the worker turn 1. And then holding on the mana turn 2. So we'll do that. I mean, we don't have scales, and if they have scales, of course, game is hard. Needless to say. Ozolith. Okay. Game is not as hard with Ozolith as with scales. So they could have a Ballista and kill the worker, and then I would feel pretty bad about not having played the Ingmoth Nexus there. But I wanted to have the second Beam Source, right? Oh, they miss a land drop? Oh, no, they didn't. Scales, shit, man. Third Dismember. They could have a Dismember here with shots, but I think we kind of have to do it. And I think I'm gonna target the scales. Yeah, they have a pretty good hand indeed. But I have 3 Dismembers, so I don't think they block with this. And it's only a 2-2, so yeah. If they block, I'm kind of happy, so it's a good hand. This is a good card. Yeah, just its members. I saw 2 Dismembers, and I was like, I think this is good. Because now I need to sack something with this. It's not free. I'll play Hangavag and hold on to these members actually, but I will graft onto it. Yeah, my idea is to... If we draw another Gem Razor, we can double mutate, which isn't... Holy shit, man. Okay, okay. I think it's fine. Like... I think it's fine, like, to if they let's say they activate the Ingmoth and sacrifice the Scabier Recombiner to itself. I could have killed it there, I guess, yeah. Now, I guess I can sacrifice it to itself, yeah. Huh, I actually misplayed that pretty badly, right? Oops. Yeah, but I still think it's fine. Yeah, I had to kill it anyways. You're right. You're right. This just was really greedy play. I was trying to get them by, you know, they will tap it, and then when it's it was not a good play. I think we're still okay here. I'll save my last dismember for like the emote or whatever. So I will kill this on the stack as well. And I hold my last dismember for the emote if they try to animate it. Yeah. I mean, probably should have killed them on their turn. Yeah, on my turn, I mean, but okay, not great, but whatever. I guess we just animate Blingmoth here. Because I have 9 already, so might as well just hit them where it hurts. Yeah, we're 1 off. But... So they go down to 1, and now we still have a dismember, so... Yeah, man, I actually, you know, I was not a fan of dismember, and now it wins me the game, so... Do you think they do this? Hang on, Walker. So let's see. If I dismember this in response, they're dead. There's nothing they can do, right? They could die to the Plymouth next turn. And they cannot... They can only sacrifice this artifact, so yeah. Well, triple dismember, quite a good. So next turn they're dead to the Plymouth. So... yeah, cool. So triple dismember on the play. Pretty nice. Thank you. I mean, but you were totally right. I should dismember on my turn. I would have saved myself trouble. Yeah. Drawing removal spells, it's good. Especially on the play. And I mean, to be fair, even though they have really good hand, they also spend their first 2 turns only playing this stuff. If they had played the threat turn 2, maybe the game would have been different. I like keeping 23 lines. I don't think I want to go any lower. Because we have a Gem Raiser, right? And we really want to have these members and the Gem Raisers. Okay, that's triples. Okay, there's not kept. But I mean, can we really mulligan a hand like this? No, right? Bail for this member. Yeah, actually it could be a thing. Didn't even think about it. But yeah. I mean, maybe Veil for this member is good, but also maybe Veil for this member is a trap, you know? Like it's bringing too many cards, and then you have... Whoa, still Overseer, really good. I would like to draw Ballista, thank you. Or maybe they graphed onto it. Oh, they graphed, smart play. So here we're in a similar situation they were last game, where if we play this Ravager... So they don't have scales, so I can play... Here's a close. We could play the scales, right? And then play Ravager next turn. Or we could play Ravager this turn and hold up scales for next turn. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be in the same situation where they were. That they basically didn't play a threat for 2 turns. And then basically I had always an answer for their threat, right? Yeah, that's the way to go, I think. And then we can actually maybe engineer a kill with Blingmoth if they tap out or something. They play in your list probably empty because they play Blingmoth as well. By the way, what is your favorite? I think I like this art better than I like this art. And I own this art on paper, and I'm kind of sad about it. This is the original art probably, right? They had a forest from the Ancient Strings. See, that they did the same thing they did last game. They kind of went for the... Okay. That's still art for sure. Yeah, I probably messed up by buying this. I mean, I didn't even know there were 2 arts when I bought it. Huh. So, oh, this is good. Maybe later. So we play. I guess we just played scales, and we play. There's no way we die next turn. I mean, no, this is not Emoth Nexus. So yeah, we play scales. Can we kill them? So this is a 2-2, 4-4. Sack here. There's a 3-3, 8-8. And 4 that's still off only. No, we can kill them next turn, most likely. We are 7 away, I think. That would have been 4. We put here, it will be 3. This will be 8-8 plus 4, 13. We were 5 damage away, which, hey. So I think here we're in a decently commanding position, especially if they tap out. We can kill with Blinkmoth Nexus. We have double Ravager. So we're like 5 off. I mean, if they just tap their dudes to activate the Silver to... I'm guessing this must be a hang... Okay, this is Hangar Walker. But again, if they tap out, like if they activate... If they go like this and they activate this as well... No, okay, well, you lost, opponent. Okay, we won, guys. Alright, I'll take a mini break after this. So we actually cannot play this guy, right? But I'm pretty sure we won. Like, we activating Moth Nexus, we give it... Yeah, we probably... We win, right? We actually don't even need to do this, but I think it's fine. So, no, wait. You sacrifice here. Do they know? I mean, we're playing the mirror. Yeah, that's kind of a weird play. They could have done this on my turn. Like, you can do this play. I've done this play many times, but... Like, you can do this on my turn, and it's much better. But now with double Ravager, man, the amount of counters you put on the things is just... Maybe they play Force of Vigor. I think someone was playing Force of Vigor the other day. But yeah, I mean, the amount of counters you get when you play both Ozolith and Scales is just... And double Ravager. The thing is, you should always put the counters on the Ravager, because then you get more counters. I'm guessing most of you guys know this. So now we have a... I don't know if this is lethal or not. They could have Force of Vigor. They have Force of Vigor. I mean, there's no way to play around that, right? Nice. I mean, we're on the draw, and we killed them turn 4. But this was just so awful. Like, why? Like, they could have blocked. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I'll take a quick break and be right back. Whoa. Man, dude, have you not seen why you play Monogreen? Like, I mean, Blinkmoth Nexus is actually more insane than I thought. So, I guess he can answer, but you're here, right? Towards him. So, one of the reasons to play Monogreen is that you have 9 forest instead of 3 or 4, which is really good versus Path to Exile and stuff. The other reason is Blinkmoth Nexus, which actually is kind of a Darksteel Citadel that you can kill your opponent with, like we just did. The other reason is like no damage on your that's like basically our mana base is 100% painless, which is really good. And on top of that, you get to play Scaviar Recombiner, which even though this hand is great. Man, it's the first time I draw this card. I need to mulligan it away. I think one lander like that is kind of worth mulliganing. So we keep, and we put a land back, probably with the forest, right? I mean, I don't love this hand at all. Maybe sure I kept the other hand. I actually didn't see it had a land, not gonna lie. But hey, my opponent has 0 lands. Why do people do this, that they skip their main phase and they do second main? Oh, burn? Alright, so burn. It burns the Ring of Fire, guys. Yeah, Blink Mode is great. It's just in general, it's a good card. Like it's a, and you can even bomb the emote if you have a million mana. I really like your list, mate. You found the list that I've been trying to look for. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's this. It's Death and Taxes, right? Oh, Ozolith. I think we can play the Ozolith next turn. If they path me, I'm not even mad. Maybe Prison, but I mean, if they play Prison, I'm pretty sure this is some red white Death and Taxes, but maybe I could be wrong. Nothing was not. Maybe the Land Destruction deck, right? Yeah. Oh, that deck is awful. Yeah. Yeah, they have Stone Rain. I mean, if this is the first play, that's okay. Probably here, really, I want to play the Ozolith. I misplayed this turn. This is not how you should play. You should play the Ancient Streams. I should play Ancient Streams first. I'll look for a land since they're in the Long Destruction. And God of War seems like a decent land to get. I mean, we don't get the trigger, but... we do get the trigger next time, sure. I could have Mana Tide, you're right. Man, this deck, I played against this deck before, and it's just so awful to play against. They play Boom Boss, right? Nature's Claim is better against this deck. But Gem Razor was great in the mirror, right? So I think these cards are so close, like, would you rather play 1 mana to destroy something like right now, or would you rather play 3 mana to get a 4/4? Okay, Chandra. Are you on a minus? No. Whoa, adding mana. Bolting a servo. Bolting another. Oh. Interesting place. We should run a forest. January 1 Mega Servo. It's not a good. Yeah. I guess we attack. Is there a way to sack? We could sack it, but later. That's it. I guess we attack the Chandra. So if they manus on the... Maybe... 3 cards in hand. It's kind of a weird play they made there, by the way. They could just minus. I guess they lose a Chandra. They really want to keep this Chandra by the looks of it. So if I play Ballista, I can actually put some pressure on it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play Ballista and Graft onto it. If they minus it, then we can kill it next turn. Ah no, this is a good play. This weird deck. Yeah, we want to kill this Chandra as soon as possible. And yeah, maybe they tap out for... Maybe they play Breach, I guess. They find advantage, but they cannot cast it. I guess that's what happens. I mean, we have another Ozolith, so it's good. We want to really find a land. Okay. Hopefully no bold or anything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a servo here. I haven't really played this that good, right? Haven't I? Condemn sucks, but Dark, yeah. I mean, we get some counters saying no. Oh, sure, it said yes. That's awful. Yeah, I sure said yes, of course. I mean, they have only 2 cards in hand, but they keep drawing cards with this Chandra, right? Okay, you can catch your Mana Tide if you want. You draw a card, yep. Okay, so this Chandra is actually... It's checked. Check on the Chandra, guys. Ooh, that's why. Second Chandra? Snare Breach? Cannon? Oh, we just found this, right? That's why Blink on Nexus is extremely strong, right? But the Chandra is dead, I think. I mean, that was the mistake of not making a servo actually worked out. No, the Chandra is not dead. The Chandra is dead if we want to, yeah. We're gonna kill this. It's also good. What is better though? So we can pump, put counters, kill it, play Ballista, and make a servo. I think I like that. That worked out, yeah. Punished, but not punished. I mean, I doubt they have another Ballista, but if they do, hell yeah. Yeah, I think this line, yeah, we win. Easy. So I think this is the best line. I was thinking also pumping, but nah, I think it's much better to do this. We put the Ballista play. Next turn, they're dealing with a 6/6, and yeah. Okay, we need to bring Gem Razors. Gem Razors are our best card probably in the matchup. Do they play any creatures? Do you know? I don't think they do, right? Probably Welding Jar is decent. They play Bolt. When's Vastwood is amazing. Animation Mode was pretty good. Probably Steel Overseer. It's just two aligning rot. They play Artifact Removal, so for us this is fine. I got one Throne. Yeah, maybe Lording that well. Yeah, you actually that was the correct play to do that, but I didn't do it because I wanted, but it actually worked out really well. So what does Golem Dark Dweller do? I need to do the thing where you can put it on the chat. Okay, I mean maybe they do this, but I mean they play a lot of stuff that can be originated, but they also play some stuff. I mean I guess I can cut one. Yeah, but do I want to bring Torpor Orb just for Skyclave Evaporation? I mean it's good, but I'm thinking of cutting one Welding Jar because they play a lot of stuff that says cannot be regenerated, like Wrath of God and Pillage, and well, I guess that's what they do. So I think one down, so we don't draw two, and then they do nothing the whole game. Yeah, I think I like this. Do they even play Nahiri, or is it just like straight up Prison? I mean, I like this hand because it has 4 lands, honestly. And this actually can be a blow up for them. If they do like Chandra minus or something when you do this on it. So I'm gonna keep this hand because it has 4 lands and binds. And we saw them bolt Servo last turn, so probably Servos are pretty good against them. Yeah, that Dweller, I don't think it's what we want. What they want, but maybe they do. If they play that, hey. That Dweller is like a bad Snapcaster mage, I guess. So we have 2 things we can do here. We can Llanowar Reborn next turn. We'll call it the Mr. Series opening. I do this all the time. But maybe it's better to... Ooh, it's not better to play a Forest, play Worker. I will save these because they probably have a Goliath Destruction spell. And this way we save the counters on these. And if they have Bolt, so be it. Yeah. Oh, disenchant on this. Okay. Sure. I mean, it sucks, but there's other things that suck more. I could have held on the vines, but I have a feeling they're going to play a land destruction spell. Or, okay, no. I don't really want to expose these else. I guess I'll attack first. I've done a weird hand, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's good. I just think it's just... Yeah, they could play it, that's for sure. We have nothing to do with our mana. We could play Blink Moth. Oh, yeah, I see the line here. See the line, guys. So I have a line. They're gonna pillage this, and we're gonna bind it. It's gonna be great. See? Actually, I'm gonna kicker it because there's nothing else I have in my mana anyway. So. Oh no! I got fucking gotten my mana tight. No way. Okay, that was a mistake. Don't do that at home, guys. I wanted to be smart, and in the end was the contrary of smart. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Okay, I take responsibility for my misplays. Why would I kick there? There was no reason. I just wanted to play around ball, but of course they could have bolted on top of the lines anyway. So yeah, that's how you not. That's not how you top 4 challenge. No, don't anger me, dude. Don't anger the gods. Don't do it, oh Chandra. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So they can cast this, but I mean, not even mad. Can they cast this now? So it says, exile top card in your library, you may cast a spell card. If you don't, Chandra deals 2 damage to each opponent. I guess they dealt 2 damage to me, right? Is it until end of turn, this? It's kind of weird. I played with Chandra before, but is this until end of turn or not? So can they cast Condemn right now? That was not that bad because they use a mana type, but it was also kind of bad. So can they cast Condemn right now or not? Did I take 2 damage? Yes, right? I took 2 damage. So they cannot cast this. Yeah, right? I mean, but why this wording is awful. So we can put a counter here, and that will be 2/4 damage. Put it at 1. I think we don't need to do that though. I'm not even gonna play the Hangavac. I'm gonna save it. Like the thing they could have right now is Anger of the Gods. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Phyrex's Core and pass. Yeah, he must cast it, but the way it's worded, right? It says you may cast it this turn. Okay. Not a Chandra. You may cast it this turn. Maybe they do. So I'm holding on the Llanowar Reborn because it can trigger this thing. They're gonna do it, man. Sure, man. Your turn for a Chandra. I guess they have nothing in their deck, in their hand. Jesus. Pillage. You can't cast it this turn. You deal 2 damage to me. Shock. No shock. They have 1 card in hand, so now I can basically put a counter on the Llanowar Reborn and make it to 2. And then we can kill the Chandra. It's kind of nice. I almost pass. Holy shit, I play so bad. Maybe too fast, maybe. So even though we don't get full value from the Reborn, it's still kind of nice. Because we still get the counter here. I prefer this than playing a Servo. Because if we play the other Llanowar Reborn, we make the Servo and then they wrath us and we lose everything. So this is much more cool. Okay, that's an Ozolith. Silk card. I guess we start. I mean, okay, I'll cast the Ozolith first because if they, okay, they just have 6, sure. So this is 5, so that's enough to kill a Chandra. And then the question is, do we want to play the Llanowar Reborn or not? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Llanowar Reborn, make a Servo. Same thing as before, right? So if they go ahead and wipe me, then I put all the counters on the next Servo that comes in. And otherwise I get a lot of pressure. Yeah, I'm just doing this, and if they sweep me, I get 3 counters on the Ozolith, and I make it in 1 Servo, right? So Could sack this, but I mean, I could sack it, but I don't know what that does for me. Does it do anything, gaining 1 life? Because then I'm not resenting any spell. So I could sack it, gain a life. Or I could just let it go, and if they have a bolt or a condemn or something like this on a worker, then I cannot use my mana anyway, right? If this dies, so might as well sack it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, doesn't matter at all. But I like to make always the best play possible. So, you know, okay, this is a good card. So, just gonna put it on servo. I don't like playing the Sangala Walker because they could play Anger of the Gods, and that's kind of sad. Even though we could double, actually we could actually play the Sangala and double Reborn into it. It would be a 4/4. Maybe that's the play, right? We even play around Mana Tide. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? So I can play this for 2 and double Reborn into it. I know it's good. But I think that's kind of the nail. Like, they need to find exactly... If they find... Wrath of God, we get 4 Doctors and we kill them. And if they have Anger of the Gods, the Hangover doesn't die, so... I think this is fine. Yeah, we're gonna match. So. That's a weird deck, man. Yo. Animation model, good card, man. I think animation module, 2 animation modules, the more I played it, I've gone back and forth from like 1 to 3 and even 4 sometimes, but 2 seems to be, 2 and 2 Ancient Tuning seems to be pretty good. Like, you find it almost all the time, but you don't, like, if you draw, like, there was one game versus Scales where I drew 2 animation modules and they did nothing, right? So it's about, let's see, man. I mean, the deck is great, like I must say. The 40s members have been like, the only thing I was thinking is the gem razors for this is a cool feature. So the gem razors for Nature's Claims, but they're so close. Like, both of them are really good options. For example, versus the Scales deck, we probably would not have won without the gem razor. But versus Stormforge Mystic, I prefer Nature's Claim. So yeah, but this card has been really good so far. And this, even though we messed up, this was like it forced a mana tide out of them, I guess. But yeah, that was kind of stupid. I cast my kicker spell that does nothing. I disenchanted. Oh fuck. We're playing against Eggy 216. Yeah, that's actually true. I mean, I think this hand is a mulligan, man. I know. Oh my god, this hand is awful. Here we go to 5. This hand, I mean, maybe if we draw like exactly Scales, Ballista Ravager, this hand is good. But if we don't do that, this hand is just absolutely garbage. We go to 5. Okay, I don't think I want to go to 4. So we keep these 2. I don't know about this. Maybe we keep it 2. Okay, I gotta push the Golden Jar back and 1 Ravager. I mean, if we draw Green Source, this hand is fucking nuts, but yeah, you're right. The Gem Razor wins games that Nature's Claim doesn't. And Nature's Claim, if there was a lot of burning, oh, really? Thoughtsis? Okay. Please no Thoughtsis. Oh, nice. So that's good. In reality, like, actually, this is the opposite of what I did before, but the reason I mulligan this hand and not the hand versus the red deck is that these hands have nothing right now, even though they wanted 1 land drops. Yeah. If you basically if you Gem Razor a manland, right? Oh, it's Goblins. Hello there. I guess if you Gem Razor, we could bet that next turn. Okay, this is a land. I kind of like playing Ballista here, and if we draw a land, we can play also the Ravager. And if they try to kill this with something, we can already draw land. So you put Generation on a man land, then it becomes a land again, and then when you pay 1, it becomes a 1/1, which is kind of bad, right? Shouldn't do that. Please no, what's that name? Ah, we can kill it with Ballista. So yeah. Oh, no line. So they probably have a munition expert here. Okay, not blocking you, man. Like, no blocks. They probably have munition they probably have the munition expert and they're gonna cast it now. But if they play Bogart, we just ping it, so it's not so bad. So we ping it when they try to copy it with a... Okay. So actually this does damage. We cannot play around it. So we kill the Snoop, right? There's no chance, no reason to kill this. I mean, we knew that they were coming, were doing something, but there was no point in blocking there. Land, please. All right, this is pretty good. And we're in a mode of 5. If we didn't play a Ballista there, we were dead to Bogart. That's true. Wow, that was just in time. That's a choice now. So they're drawing 1 land more, and they have 3 cards in hand. Do you want to eat the Ozolith, or do you want to keep it? Keep the Ravager? What would you guys do? I think this is a good spot. It's a good spot. It's not easy. I don't think it's that straightforward as just letting it go. Ozolith is important, but Ravager is also important. Yeah, I guess if we let it resolve, we still have another Ravager next turn, right? I thought we should let it resolve. I mean, it's not great, but... I mean, we're on a multi-5 on the draw versus Goblins. They went turn to Snoop, right? So they're drawing a land. I think it was another Cavern, right? I have a second Ravager, and I could draw something good. Even though our cards have been great so far. Yeah, if I draw Hangerback or Ballista, that's much better line. And we play Ancient Stealing, so we could also Ancient Stealing for it. Opponent has 1 land and 3 unknown in hand. I'm guessing they have a Bogart. Almost for sure, yeah, because the way they played, right? So the problem is now we need to draw Ballista with that. That's Goblins for you, I guess. So now we put Conspicuous Noob on top, right? Oh no, they put the Ringleader, of course. So this will draw them a million cards. Yeah. Well, that's not the worst. We're not. Oh, haha, hello. So I'm gonna do this now. So because next turn we can play Ravager and Pump and make Servo and make Doctors and maybe win that way. Yeah. So it worked out, not killing, not eating it. But they play the Ringleader now. It costs 4 mana, so they tap out. Then they draw a million cards. Yeah, of course. Then we need to draw a list at some point. So that's a Ringleader. Okay, they have 4 in there. They got another ring. No, this is the one before, no? So they have another Ringleader, this dude that gains them life, and this dude that makes a dude. Okay. Question now. Do we want Ancient Stealings or we want to play Ravager? How do we get punished here? I don't think we can do it, right? I don't think there's a punish here by not playing the... We could play Ancient Stealings, try to find a Ballista, but if we don't find a Ballista, we can get a land. Yeah, the Ballista is not needed, unless they actually have the Snoop already. Yeah, that's probably just the best. And I'm guessing it's even better to just tap this now. I mean, we're not dying to their attacks. And they only have a counter soul, so they couldn't have any like damage spell. So yeah, also it was important in the end to keep alive. So in the end of turn, we can sack it. So they have Slingang, Lieutenant. Oh, they shock. So they're planning on casting more than one spell this turn. Goblin War Chief. Let's put you guys. Okay. Or maybe we are dead. I don't know. Yeah, second of turn. I mean, if they tap out, they're dead. Yep. Yes. Very efficient play, opponent. Very efficient play. So you got a million. They get a Matron, an Ether Vial, and a Skill Protector. So they have casted this guy. Okay. What are you gonna do, opponent? Okay, nothing. Dude, they were dead on board then, and they didn't realize. How many times does this happen to you? Okay, I need to know what Kaboo Predator does before I say yes or no. Okay, we won, by the way, guys, just to let you know. We could have done this more fancy, but there's no need. I mean, I guess it could have been a need, but... Did I misplay here? Hopefully not. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. I think... Oh, we are in the beginning of combat, so... I think I didn't misplay, right? But just in case. No, this is fine. This is 9 plus 12. I mean, I could have done it in a million different ways, right? But... yeah, I like this Goblin deck. I play Goblin Banding, and it was on slot standard. I got the combo action, so it's just beat them. Yeah, I mean, I think the combo is cool. I don't like that all the creature decks in Modern, they're kind of like combo decks. You know, like, what happened to attacking? But I guess second... Yeah, they were there, they were there. This was where opponent gets life, put him on counter on Kabuk. Okay. I mean, that's spicy, but is that better than what we have in the deck? I don't know. So top4 is really good against them, and this member is really good against them. I don't think Veil of Summer is that worth it, because they... The important goblin to kill is the Snoop and the Trash Talker, as I call it. 3-dimension mouse is decent. Throne guy is really good. Still second go. I have a lot to bring in, so maybe animation model is not that good. Is animation model good versus... Yeah. Top4 in this member, yeah. But I just think if this animation model good in this matchup. The same with Bind. I don't think Binds is that good. Maybe it could be wrong, but I think Binds in this matchup is not the best. I don't know about Welding Jar, so these are my doubts. No, Thermal Guy is good. They play Lyle. Oh, we only need to... So I think if we got this, I'm happy. Steerings as well. I guess it makes sense, right? You got steerings a lot, but I think it makes sense. So you bring in... You left the animation models, I guess. It's very good, though. I mean, I don't want to over sideboard. I don't really bring in 6 sideboard cards. It's true. I mean, it is actually a fair point. I never considered lightweight. Yeah, but I mean, before these members, we're not so necessarily looking for a ballista. I just don't know if Ancient Settings is better than Animation Module. The Animation Module can also find Torpor. So, I'm sorry, Ancient Settings can also find Animation Module. Holy shit. Ancient Settings can also find Torpor. So, man, we can try like this, and then we can... I guess on the draw, we like the game to go long, so Animation Module is fine. Yeah, Veil is very oof. So, I mean... This hand is like hell. I mean, if we do get the Torpor Orb down turn 2, we're in good shape. But if they have a Thoughtseize, we're in bad shape. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the thing that you should not do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No Thoughtseize, please, opponent. Okay, wow, it's fine. Okay, think behind that. I don't know where opponent dies. No. It's fine, guys. Just it's not a good hand. I just love to play the Torpor versus this deck because it does nothing. Okay, so here's the reasoning. If we draw only lands in our opening hand, there's less lands in our deck. See? Fucking not punished at all, Jesus Christ. What are you guys talking about? Torpor, go. Nice one drop. Okay, this is actually one of the few one drops that's not affected by one of the few cards they have that's not affected by Torpor. They play the Trash Talker, but they need to get 2-4 mana for that, which I mean they're on route, so. So I have this member plus Hangavak Walker next turn. Nice 1-1, man. Very strong, powerful play. Really like making a difference for the children. I'm gonna pretend I have a Veil of Summer here. Then Reborn doesn't do anything, so yeah. It would be better if they don't have the one-off Trash Talker in hand. I don't like the mulligan, no, I hate the mulligan. Yeah, if they have the Trash Talker, I'm gonna be very sad. No lie. I'm gonna be extremely sad. Did they have 4 hand? No, okay, no Trash Talker, I like it. I don't think I'm even blocking, man. Yeah, you can debut 1 once. Sure. Like, there's no reason to block for me. No Trash Talker, man. Don't worry. Okay, Goblin Master. Nice 1-1. You guys were doubting this. This is great. I mean, this is freaking great. I could play this tap. Doesn't do anything, though. Could play this. Yeah, the 1-1s for 3 are really making this. I could play down where I want tap because I'm not gonna use it anyway. Place this dude and tap this guy. Yeah. Let's do that, right. This way I don't hold up this member, which could be bad. Oh, that was fine. So they don't have the Trash Talker in hand because now they would have casted it, right? Yeah, dude, my top deck. I mean, okay, but really think about it. If you have only Trash cards in hand, your top deck is like the best. You know, like it cannot be not the best. Like if you get a good hand, then your top deck is crap. Like it's like math. It's math, guys. I really don't understand why you guys are so against my keeps. That's why I go like 5-0 sometimes, and then I go 0-2 drop. Hey man, I'm gonna block this time around. I'm gonna block this guy in fact. Or no attacks. Okay, they're F6 too. Oh, Ballista. We can't really win here. But we're getting close. I think I'm gonna play Ballista. Yeah, so this is the plan. We play this. We play Ballista, and if they play the Trash Talker, we can ping all these dudes. So that's fine. And I don't think there's a reason to attack here. Dude. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. They're not even putting the Trash Talk. I could have. Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys were haters for no reason. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go. Let's live the dream, guys. So, okay, guys, just think about it. You have the best card in the matchup, like the best, the absolute winner in your hand, and you're on the draw, and you already won all. Okay. So why wouldn't you risk it for the risk? Like, we play the top orb, they cannot do anything. Then we draw perfectly. So I think we literally we drew Ozolith, Hangava, Gravager, Ballista in a row. Yeah, exactly. When you play the best deck, 5-0ing is just a matter of playing enough. This is daily life. I mean, I do not 5-0 as often as other people. I also do not play as much as other people. That's why I think like a lot of people they should look at Hayashi. I played against Hayashi a few times. I don't think he's specifically a better player. I also watch his YouTube videos. He's good, but the guy plays. I mean, at least he has played 50 leagues this season, at least, and all the challenges. And he's not that great. Yeah, Belcher is the only thing that I don't like about. Like, what I would do, the only change I would make to this list is to take this crappy card out of here. No, not this. This. And I'm gonna play against Sean, bring it in and draw it on the play. Yeah, he plays a super fast deck and plays a ton, and yeah, he wins a lot. But like a fast deck, like the thing with a fast deck is there is not much outplaying to be done, right? Like you play an extremely aggressive deck, they're just like, whoa. I mean, there is something to it, but at the end of the day, your ceiling as a player doesn't go up much. Whereas when you play a deck like Scales, like every little thing, every little detail, every sideboard strategy, it gets Denmark done. I'm gonna use the sentence I know in Danish. What about these guys? This hand looks garbage to me. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think he's as good as it seems because he has like 25 for 25 Illimol. Nice. So he's indeed Danish. The guy called Denmark Dan. This hand, man, is so bad. Like this is the kind of hand that loses you the game. Okay, I can get behind this one. I can get behind this one. Yeah, it was kind of bad. The hand was kind of bad. They keep 7, I keep 5. I mean, I keep 6. We're on the play, ladies and gentlemen. But we have this card, which, it's not that bad. So there's two options here. We play Scalestone 1, then we Ballista. Yeah, I wouldn't have kept the 7, I think. I think we put back the Steel Overseer. It's bad against a lot of decks, and there is no guarantee we get to play turn 2. So then I would rather be playing a Ballista turn 3. So yeah. Yeah, that's the way. So I'm playing, I know shit Danish mates. I mean, I live in Denmark. Yeah, the model is also, I think his model is so good versus some decks, and Steel Overseer, if we play like turn 3, the Hanok equivalent. Shit, man. I need to do... Oh no, are we playing against? What are we playing against? This is Junt? We're playing against Junt. El Jundo? People say, ooh. I don't think I want to just ram my Ballista like a madman into there. What is the chance they play Stomping Ground and they play Explosives? Like 0? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play this. In fact, I know an unanswered Overseer wins the game on the spot. But they clearly have an answer for Overseer. because they went bold first. So, I mean, this is probably Jaunt, right? Oh, is this titanshift? Oh, yes. It is indeed titanshift. Holy shit. Okay. So, versus titanshift, we don't want to make a servo here. We want to play this and graft. Of course, I would prefer to keep the silver sea here, but it for sure have a bolt, and we have a 4/4, so it's nice. Yeah, man, titanshift in 2020, end of 2020, by the way. What the fuck, man? So they have double bolt. This is not great, but then if they have double bolt, we can put their counters on the Igmod, and they are dead in 2 turns. So I like this play. Also with animation mode, we can pump this, make it a 6/6, make it a 2-turn clock, right? 12 plus 8. Yeah, they're dead. Mosky, indeed. So, oh yeah, Danish done, Denmark done. You know, it's my shame, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, search for tomorrow. It's hard-casted. I mean, we could die next turn. No, right? We could die next turn if they had a Dryad, but if they don't have a Dryad, there's no way we can die. We can play a Titan, but we can ping it down, I guess. And they kind of double bolt us now, so... Okay. Sack here, that's the 4/4, sack here, the 6/6. Yeah, so we do this. So we can play around bolt. I'm the player of the month, guys. I think I'm pretty good at Magic. You can see I'm just drawing what I need to draw at every single turn of the events. So you're like Nostradamus, indeed. But I mean, we're playing against. I mean, if they kill me here, I'm gonna be very sad. But I think they don't. I mean, and they cannot really complain when they're playing that deck, right? Like. So they play Dryads. That's what we're gonna kill. I don't think I care enough about Titan. Easy win. I don't think I care enough about Titan in order to dismember it. I mean, sorry, dismember it. Top4. Because the biggest issue is escape shift, actually. They probably play... What do they play? I mean, I played this deck a while back. We just need to get rid of these slow cards here. Module is out there. I'm probably interested in this out as well. We're dismembering Dryad. I mean, it's not great, but Dryad allows them to kill us turn 3. I mean, turn 4. I don't know what about Gem Razors, though. Maybe that's just not good. So Gem Razor only works if they play a Dryad, we untap, we cast a Gem Razor, and we kill it. But we might as well just do this. The problem with the Dismember in this matchup is that if you go down to below 18, they can escape shift you. Yeah, Gem Razor is good. Actually, I think I like Gem Razor better than Dismember. It's close. I don't think I want to play 4 Dismembers. But if we cast 1 Dismember, we're already in the danger zone. Maybe we don't want Thorn of Death. Probably we don't want Thorn of Death at all. Maybe I do it like this. What do you guys think about this configuration? So we play 3 Gem Razor, 3 Dismember. We don't bring in the 4th because I think it's a bit too much. And we keep the Steel Overseer in. We keep Divines because they're good versus the removal. They obviously have Bolt on 1. Scrapyard is okay, I guess. I mean, I guess it's decent. I think I'll try like this, and we'll see after. Maybe they play. Oh, they play Collector Rook most likely. Maybe maybe this member is better than I thought. They use a whole 2 minutes on last game, guys. 2 minutes, man. 2 minuter, as the Danish people say. I mean, I'm wondering. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I give this hand. What do you guys think? So we go Scales turn 1. They have Force of Vigor maybe in the side, which is brutal. But you're gonna play. Force of Vigor is a card that you cannot play around. Like, what do you do to play around Force of Vigor? Like, yeah, I mean, like, it's impossible, right? Like, what could they, like, it's just impossible to play around Force of Vigor, I feel. And they're mulliganing, so Force of Vigor is worse because I didn't play that many cards. But yeah, basically, playing around Force of Vigor is hard as hell. So they play Salted Picador. No Search for Tomorrow, which is good. We're gonna play Scales, and then next turn Scales on Ozolite. And then play a Ballista for... Yeah, actually, I don't love Explore. Yeah, this hand is great. The only problem is they can... Oh, this is pretty good. I think I still play Scales on Ozolite here. Next time I can play Worker and Ballista. And the turn after I can do some shenanigans. Because they didn't ram turn 1, they cannot Titan turn 3. If they ram turn 1, then they can play Castle Garenbreak and Titan you turn 3. That's not gonna happen though. Okay, they just do the search for the more wrong time. Yeah, and then of course I'm gonna draw Ravager and just win. We know that, right? Actually, this is even better, right? If we play Scales, this is a 4/4. God damn it. We could also play these and then play second Scales. We can actually kill them next turn, I'm pretty sure. So maybe that's the play, right? So we play Worker and Ballista. They're both 3/3s. Huh. I don't even know if I want to play the third Scales. Because if I play like... So here's the plan. We have plenty of time. So I play these two guys. Then they're going to be 3/3s each. Then next turn I play Scales, play the second Ballista, shoot down my own Worker, put 5 counters on this Ballista. So it's going to be 8 plus 3 counters. It's going to be 11, and then we kill them. So that's the line, I think. That is the line. Especially if they do something fancy. Of course, they could bold this, but that's okay, I guess. Then we can put a counter on the other Ballista and make a million. So explore again. I mean, if they tap out, seeing this, they are most likely holding up Force of Vigor. Holy shit, really? Oh, guys. This is hard. 3 cards. Okay, 2 cards in hand. It has to be exactly Force of Vigor. Oh, I guess they have a Dryad. Okay, they don't have Force of Vigor. They have a Dryad. You have a Valakut? No. Okay. Nevertheless, we can die to Scapeshift. Maybe we should throw Ravager, guys. So, what is better? We play Scales. Actually, it would have been better to do it the other way around. Seeing this, of course. Is it still lethal? No, it's okay. So we play Scales, we play Ballista. This is going to be a 4/4. We shoot this, pim, 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 pim. Comes 3 counters here. It's going to be a 7/7. I don't know if that's lethal, though. If they have exactly Scapeshift, we lost, right? No, we didn't lose, because they have 7 lands, so they need to have land Scapeshift. Okay, that's fine then. And then we even have the Blinkmouth Nexus to... Yeah, this is the third Scales, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I had done it the other way around, actually maybe I outplayed myself here. If I had just played the Scales last turn, then this is a 4/4. Then I play Ballista, Worker this turn. Both of them a 4/4. I ping my own Worker with a Ballista. Then it's better. Yeah, model will add 5, so I think we got this. I will play this, I think. I don't know, I haven't counted. I mean, I think that's the best play anyway to do, so. I mean, we are at 20, thanks to our painless mana base. So I think I actually kind of outplayed myself a bit there. But of course, I didn't know they would do this exact sequence that they did. So this is 9. I think they are there anyway, right? So this is 15. Yeah, I didn't know what I count, man. Holy shit. Maybe I would not have gone for it if they didn't show me this. Phew! I think your list is pretty good, MT. I think it's pretty good. Torzane. Are you Torzane from StarCraft? Are you that player? Like the young player of Terran? I used to play StarCraft. Easy stream, mate. Easy stream. We went 2-1 to 1 to 0 to 0 to 0. We played against some weird decks. We played against Prison. We played against... What was this thing? Ah, we played against Goblins. We played against Titanshift. Then this was the red deck. And then this was... I don't remember. What was this? What was this deck we played? I'm just gonna check now. Easy points, guys. Easy trophies. All right. Dude, it was not so long ago I reinstalled Arena. What did we play against? I mean, I felt like I had I mean, I drew. Let's say I drew better than average. Let's not kid ourselves here. So what did we play against here? Ah, this was the Scales player. Yeah, I remember. So we beat the Mono Red deck. We beat the Mirror. So the only change I would make to the deck is because I don't know. Did you play against Belcher in the tournament? Oh, this is awful. I need to put this. This is just so bad. I need to get another one of these. Did you play against Belcher? No, right? So I think Belcher, that is where Nature's Claim shines instead of Gemraiser. But I think Belcher you need Pithing Needle. Like basically on your list, there is no way you can beat Belcher. Like if they play Belcher, like you have no way to interact with it. Yeah, I saw it as well. I saw it. I mean, this is not okay. I'm not even taking credit. MT said he would change this, and I just agreed with it, and I took it to my own. You know, pretended it was my own volition. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna cut the Gemraisers, but I do think the Damping Sphere. I mean, of course, versus Green Tron on the draw. If they go turn 3 Tron and they didn't use a map, which they will do sometimes, then you're dead. You're just dead. I mean, there's nothing you can do. But maybe not that dead, but we don't have a great chance, let's say. But otherwise, I think Pithing Needle is better. I need to get another Pithing Needle. How many NHS do I have? 70 shit. Yeah, at some point, you just never run out of play points. I mean, I went down quite a bit. I got a kind of a bad streak. Yeah, I'm just gonna get another Pithing Needle that is not awful. Yeah, I probably will leave the Gemraisers in, and I'll try with the Pithing Needles instead of Damping Spheres. I mean, Pithing Needles also, you know, you can do so much stuff with it. Like for example, versus that, you can encounter the Great Creator, you can make lots of stuff. I really love Pithing Needle, but then they printed that cool art, and I couldn't just. Hope it's not too expensive. Okay, it's 32 cents. I don't have enough play points, man. I haven't been able to play or win as much as I wanted to. I mean, dude, if I run hot this week, are we on Monday? Is it Monday today? Yeah. So I have 23 qualifier points. I need 17 more to enter the showcase. I could play a preliminary. I could maybe try to play a preliminary. So this is 16 hours from now. 16 hours from now means 2 p.m. That's not happening. This is 2 hours and 4. This is too late. This is midnight for me. This is in the morning for me. This is so bad, man. I actually have been doing a lot of losing, but I would definitely play something like this. Now we got it. So I would like to play it. I mean, it's very nice because you play against like the very best players, and it's always cool to play against them. I love the list, man. It was really good. You can play showcase and top 8 with it, I'm sure. Like, I just like I've been trying a lot of stuff, and I've been maybe not the luckiest, and then of course you lose. But yeah, this list felt really solid, man. Like everything on it felt like it had a place, Like even this thing, even though I messed up, was really good when the one time I cast it. Like stopping a pillage with this is like. Yes, I know. I will see. I mean, I have a week. I mean, I cannot play more today. I need to like go. I mean, I can play a bit more arena. I cannot play a league. I know you guys want to hang out for some arena content. I don't like starting leagues and not finishing them. I don't want to. Yeah, I could see Vines being like the card that was missing kind of in the deck too. The surprise, Inscription of Abundance is just too weak. Like this is much better. Like I mean, the fact that it has like both modes, you can just make hexproof or not hexproof, but yeah, not being able to target. And then also on top of that, give +4/+4. By the way, did you see how you guys how hot I ran versus a titanshift player? Like I made a 15/15 ballista without ravagers. So yeah. Maybe there's an argument for playing a third relic, but maybe not even that. I don't know, you guys want to hang out for some arena? I can play like maybe 1 or 2 matches with arena.